All right, and welcome everybody to our first broadcast. We have iroxor against the problem, and the problem will be starting with the Chinese against iroxor, who is the Mayans. Both players starting out with one on the house, two on barracks. With the Chinese, you do have the six villagers. So he is starting on it. He's adding that into a castle. Got his first barracks up. Got 3 barracks up for the mines. And for those of you that have never played deathmatch before, probably coming from RM, one of the main things you want to concentrate on is speed. When you first get into the game, always you want to put your villagers in the town center, so that way you put your using your 3 to build, and by the time you have your first house up or halfway through your barracks or stables, your 4th villager is popping out. Put him towards houses and start building away. You want to just use those resources up. A lot more fast-paced game. Go ahead and speed it up a little bit. As you can see, iroxor is rushing with those eagles. Eagle warriors, but the problem's able to counter that with a nice lay of castles. Make sure he's not able to get into that base easily. Make a nice little choke point. Already got 2 castles up, so he shouldn't be trying to rush into his base too much. Trying to take that hill for the added archery bonus. Sending a couple of champions down way to try to just do any kind of little interruption he can against villagers or such. Sending one champion all the way to the relic, making sure his enemy cannot capture the relics, and iroxor is doing the same. He's already got his monk capturing that relic. Same with the problem, both players using their monks to And as you can see, both players have already started to put many villagers onto their gold. That's another thing. Usually players will start resourcing their main gold piles and such within the first 5 minutes. As you can see, both players have captured their main gold piles and have already started chopping wood, since both civilizations will probably be using a lot of archery units, which cost a lot of gold, or a lot of wood. See how he's just keeping units down here, just patrolling them, making sure that iroxor is not able to grasp that area of the map. Sometimes map control and grabbing resources and all that is a big part of who's going to win the game. And basically, we just have a big archer fest. Still claiming all the territory. He's got that monk going for one of the last relics on the map, pretty sure. What is this? The problem is saying stop. What is he supposed to stop? What could he be doing? Nice. Nice siege attack, taking out tons of his Chukunu. resource check. As you can see, the problem has tons of gold, quite a bit of food, not doing too well on the whole wood situation. So, and he definitely seems to be the aggressor right now, but things seem to be shifting back and forth, back and forth. He also seems to have the main majority of the map. He has 3 relics, and that's all from what I can tell. Seems like his army has been toast now, but he's going to be able to make one up pretty quickly here with those kind of resources. He just needs to make sure he gets his wood rolling a little faster, and he wouldn't have any kind of problems getting a quick army out for a while to come. And iroxor is not doing so well in the gold department, but has quite a bit more food and quite a bit more wood than his other players, so he is still going to be able to make tons of units even without me having that gold. The main important thing that in this game, in deathmatch and RM equal, is going to be food and wood. As long as you have food and wood, you're still going to be able to make quite a bit of units, but that gold is only there for like the better units, really. As you can see, he's sending a nice little force. He's going to send it up here and make sure he's able to capture that stone resource. As you get into the game, the longer games, as resources start depleting, stone might not seem too important, but by the end of the game, it's pretty important. You can gather that up and you can sell it at the market so you have more gold or more food if you really want to. And if anybody thinks I've left out anything about pointed out a strategy or anything, not looking at a certain part of the game at a certain time or something like that, if I left anything out, just make sure you post on the forums at AOC Realm, and I'll make sure I'll try to add that in or give you credit for noticing it, just tips and helps, you know. And as I plan on doing more and more of these videos, I'm sure I'm going to get better and better. So try to give me a chance. And sorry if I'm that bad, but I'm trying. Harassing some of those last few gold piles to make sure that he's not able to get them. Try to probably send his villagers on over himself and grab those. If he's not careful, the problem's just going to allow that siege just to take out all his traps. Wasn't paying attention too much. Probably was a little distracted on one of these little side battles he's got going on. This whole entire game, each player has been having a little side battle just over here. And one time, at a certain point, the problem would be controlling that part of the map, and then another point, iroxor would be controlling it. So it's silly to think, but owning this area right here in the map might decide the winner. Pretty much the middle is a stalemate. And this seems to be one of the last few gold piles in the game. Let's check how many relics iroxor has. Where is his monastery? Only having 2. And the problem resigns. Wow. Did he really need to do that? Can't check his resources. That's weird. That was unexpected. I can't believe that happened. Alright, well, hope you all enjoyed the game. Should be having another one coming out here real soon, so don't forget to check AOC Realm. Check back for more. Constantly new things going up, and got a tournament coming out soon, so make sure you check back.